Hello and welcome, my friend. You are listening to the English Learning Podcast. My name is Jake, and I am very happy you are here today. Let me ask you a simple question. Do you want to learn English, but you feel you do not have enough time? Maybe you are busy with work. Maybe you are busy with study. Or maybe life is just very busy. If this sounds like you, don't worry. You are not alone. Many people think they need 1 or 2 hours every day to learn English. They think English is hard. They think English takes too much time, and because of this thought, they stop learning. But today, I want to tell you something very important. You can learn English in just 10 minutes a day. Yes, only 10 minutes. In this episode, I will show you how and why this works. I will explain everything in simple words. No difficult grammar. No pressure. No stress. This podcast is for real people with real lives. People who are busy, tired, and sometimes afraid to speak English. So relax. Take a deep breath. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to start. Stay with me until the end, because these 24 minutes can change how you learn English forever. All right, let's begin. Let's talk about a very big myth. A myth is something many people believe, but it is not true. The myth is this: you need a lot of time to learn English. Many learners say, "I don't have time. I am too busy. I will start when I have more free time." But let me be honest with you. That free time usually never comes. Life is always busy. Work is busy. School is busy. Family is busy. And because of this, people wait and wait and wait. Then weeks pass, months pass, and English does not improve. Here is the truth. You do not need a lot of time. You need small time every day. Think about this. If you study English for 2 hours one day, and then stop for 6 days, your brain forgets most of it. But if you study English for 10 minutes every day, your brain stays connected to English. Your brain says, "Oh, English again. I remember this." This is how language learning really works. Big study sessions feel strong, but they are hard to repeat. Small daily practice feels easy, and that is why it works. So please remember this. It is not about how long you study. It is about how often you study. 10 minutes every day is better than 2 hours once a week. If you change this one belief, your English journey becomes easier. And in the next part, I will explain why 10 minutes a day really works and how your brain learns English naturally. Let's continue. Now you may be thinking, "Jake, how can only 10 minutes really help me?" That is a good question. Let me explain it in a very simple way. Your brain is like a muscle. When you use a muscle a little every day, it becomes stronger. But when you use it one time for a long time, and then stop, it becomes weak again. English works the same way. When you study English for a long time, your brain gets tired. You feel stressed. You feel confused. And sometimes you feel bored. But with 10 minutes a day, your brain stays relaxed. There is no pressure, no fear, no overload. Your brain likes short and regular practice. Also, daily English creates a habit. A habit means you do something without thinking too much. When English becomes a habit, learning feels easy. It feels natural. Another important thing is confidence. When you practice a little every day, you start to feel close to English. English is not a stranger anymore. It becomes part of your daily life. You hear English. You say English. You think in English, little by little. This is how children learn language. They do not study for hours. They hear and use language every day. So remember this. English is not learned by force. English is learned by frequency. 10 minutes a day keeps English alive in your brain. And in the next section, I will tell you what not to do during your 10 minutes, so you don't waste your time. Let's move on. Now, let's talk about something very important. If you only have 10 minutes a day, you must use this time in the right way. Many learners make the same mistakes, and these mistakes waste time. So let me tell you what not to do. First, do not study deep grammar rules. Grammar books are long and heavy. They make your brain tired. In 10 minutes, grammar only brings stress. You can learn grammar later, slowly. Second, do not memorize long word lists. Memorizing 20 or 30 words feels good for one day, but after 2 days, you forget them. Your brain cannot keep too many new words at once. Third, do not translate every word into your language. Translation is slow. It stops your thinking. It breaks your flow. Try to understand the idea, not every word. Fourth, do not wait to be perfect. Many learners say, "I will speak when my English is good," but English becomes good by speaking. Mistakes are part of learning. And one more important thing, do not study silently. English is a speaking language. Your mouth needs training, not only your eyes. So remember, your 10 minutes should be light, simple, and active. In the next section, I will show you the perfect 10-minute English routine, step by step, so you know exactly what to do every day. Let's go. Now, let's talk about the most important part. This is your daily 10-minute English routine. You do not need books. You do not need a teacher. You only need your phone, your voice, and your focus. Let's break these 10 minutes into small parts. Minute 1 to 2. Listening first. Listen to English. Choose something simple. A short podcast, a short video, or a simple conversation. Do not try to understand every word. Just listen. Your goal is to feel the sound of English, the rhythm, the music of the language. If you don't understand everything, that is okay. Your brain is learning quietly. Minute 3 to 5. Speaking. Repeat and shadow. Now it is time to speak. Pause the audio. Repeat the sentences out loud. You can also use shadowing. Shadowing means you speak with the speaker. You copy the speed. You copy the sound. Do not worry about mistakes. Your mouth is learning new movements. This step is very powerful. It trains your mouth and your confidence. Minute 6 to 7. Vocabulary, only 2 to 3 words. Now, learn only 2 or 3 new words. Choose words you hear often. Choose words you can use in real life. Say the words out loud. Make one simple sentence for each word. For example, I work every day. I feel happy today. Small words. Real sentences. Minute 8 to 9. Make your own sentences. Now, use English from your mind. Make simple sentences about your life. You can talk about your day, your job, your feelings. For example, today I am tired. I am learning English. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. This is your practice time. Minute 10. Quick review. Finally, review. Repeat the new words. Repeat 1 or 2 sentences. Smile and say, "Good job." This last minute is very important. It tells your brain, English is good. English is safe. And that's it. Only 10 minutes. Simple, light, effective. In the next section, I will show you how to stay consistent every day, even when you feel tired or busy. Let's continue. Now, let's talk about the hardest part of learning English. It is not grammar. It is not pronunciation. It is consistency. Consistency means doing something every day, even when you don't feel like it. So how can you stay consistent? First, choose the same time every day. Maybe in the morning, maybe at night. The time is not important. The habit is important. When your brain knows this is English time, it becomes easier to start. Second, connect English to something you already do. For example, after brushing your teeth, after drinking tea, before sleeping. English becomes part of your life, not extra work. Third, remove pressure. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel busy. That is normal. If 10 minutes feels too much, do 5 minutes. Even 3 minutes is okay. Something is always better than nothing. Fourth, track your progress. Mark an X on a calendar. Use a notebook. Use your phone. When you see many days together, you feel proud. And pride creates motivation. Remember this: you are not learning English for one day. You are learning English for life. In the next section, I will share real-life examples and simple motivation to keep you going. Let's move on. Let me tell you a short story. I know a learner named Sarah. She is very busy. She works during the day. She has family duties at night. Sarah always said, "I want to learn English, but I don't have time." So she decided to try something new. She used only 10 minutes a day. Every night before sleeping, she listened to a short English audio. She repeated a few sentences. That's all. After 1 week, she felt more comfortable with English sounds. After 1 month, she started speaking without fear. After a few months, English became part of her life. She was not perfect, but she was confident. This is how English grows. Quietly, slowly, every day. You do not need to be special. You do not need talent. You only need to show up, even when you feel tired, even when you feel lazy. 10 minutes may feel small, but small steps create big change. And now, let's move to the final part of this episode, where I will leave you with a strong message and a simple call to action. Now, let's finish this episode with something very important. English is not about being smart. English is not about talent. English is a skill. And skills grow with practice, not with pressure. You do not need perfect English to start. You start, and English becomes better step by step. Remember what we talked about today. You do not need hours. You do not need stress. You only need 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes today is stronger than 1 hour next week. So here is my simple challenge for you. Starting today, give English 10 minutes. Just 10. Listen a little. Speak a little. Smile a little. Do this every day for 1 week. Then for 1 month. And watch how your confidence grows. If this podcast helped you, come back tomorrow. Make English part of your daily life. Thank you for spending this time with me. My name is Jake, and this was the English Learning Podcast. Until next time, keep going, keep learning, and believe in yourself.